So what was the mistake of Korach that propelled him to do this? Rashi brings, he saw Shmuel Hanavi is his offspring. So obviously I'm right. If I will have Shmuel Hanavi, I'm a good guy. So why is it that the merit of Shmuel Hanavi doesn't help his grandfather Korach? In Sanhedrin Kuf Dalet Amud Aleph, Chazal say, Bra Mezaki Abba. The son is like an extension of the father, and he gives a schus to the father. So why doesn't it work the reverse? The father should be saved by the grandson, great-grandson. Why doesn't it work? Similarly, Giti Nun Zayin Amud Beis, Chazal say, Mibnei Banav Shel Haman, the descendants of Haman, sat in Bnei Brak and taught Torah. I'm not sure if it was in the Ponovich and some others, Slobodka. I'm not sure where. It doesn't say. They sat in Bnei Brak and taught Torah. So why doesn't their unbelievable schus help to save the grandfather Haman? The Magid Medubna, as he always did, explained it with a mashal. There was a ganav, a very sophisticated and qualified ganav, who wanted to steal from the king's palace. Chutzpah. So he dug a major tunnel, something similar to the Hamas's tunnels, under the king's palace, and he was almost about to execute what he wanted to do, but unfortunately to him, he was caught. And the king was so upset with what he did, death sentence. So before he's executed, he asked the king to speak to him just a few minutes. King said, fine, last request. He says to him, look, it's true, what I did was terrible, very inappropriate. You're right. But Lemaise, because you got me, you got all the murderers and the thieves who were associated with me. So you only gained from me, so why are you killing me? I should get something for this. And the king said, the truth is, you're right. We gain a lot from grabbing you. We have a big group now in jail, a lot of guys. You're right, you should get something. But it was such a disgrace what you tried to do to me. So you know what? We're going to kill you. But we'll appoint your son to a very chashuva position. Same thing happened with Haman. Megillah Daf Yudaled Amud Aleph, we learn, he did a great service for Klal Yisrael. The Gemara says 48 prophets, male prophets, and 7 female prophets stood there and yelled and rebuked. Klal Yisrael, they got to change, got to tshuva. Nobody listens. King Achashverosh takes the ring off his finger because Haman asked him to. But he starts trembling and they all run and they do tshuva. So Lemaise, Haman comes and says, excuse me, why do you want to execute me? I caused your nation to do tshuva. And the Kodesh Baruch Hu says, you're right. We gained a lot from you, Haman. But you know what? For what you did, we'll kill you. But your descendants will have the great schus of sitting in Bnei Brak and teaching Torah. And the same thing happened with Korach. Korach said, listen, what I did for Klal Yisrael, I taught everybody, you don't start up with Moshe. If you do, that's it. I caused Klal Yisrael to have emunas chachamim. I should be compensated. Where's my reward? And the Kodesh Baruch Hu says, you're right, Korach. You did teach us a major, major lesson. Emunas chachamim. Don't start up with a leader. But for what you did, you're going to be punished. But we'll give you the schus that one of your kids, his name is Shmuel, he will be a prophet later on. So we are rewarding you, but in an indirect way because you did a great service. But you, for what you did, you will be executed.